In an industry dominated by century-old giants and internal combustion engines, one company emerged not only to challenge the status quo, but to reshape the future of mobility altogether. It began with an audacious goal to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. What followed was a relentless pursuit of innovation, design, and execution that set a new standard in the automotive and energy sectors. The story starts with a vision that many believed was impossible. Electric cars had been attempted before, often dismissed as underpowered, impractical, and unappealing. The prevailing perception was that electric vehicles could never compete with gasoline-powered cars on performance or convenience. But Tesla approached the problem not by asking what was possible within the constraints of existing technology, but by asking what was necessary to change the world and then working backward from that goal. The first major breakthrough came with the development of a high-performance electric sports car, the Tesla Roadster. Built on a Lotus chassis, the Roadster was the first production automobile to use lithium-ion battery cells, delivering over 200 miles of range on a single charge, unprecedented at the time. More than just a technological achievement, it shattered stereotypes. It proved electric cars could be fast, sexy, and desirable. That early success provided not only funding but also validation, drawing global attention and stirring both excitement and skepticism in equal measure. As the Roadster drew attention, Tesla prepared its next act. The Model S. This wasn't just a car, it was a signal of serious intent. A luxury sedan with state-of-the-art software integration, over-the-air updates, and an industry-leading range, the Model S was a game-changer. With it, Tesla didn't merely compete with other electric cars, it outclassed premium gasoline vehicles. It won accolades, including Motor Trend's Car of the Year, not because it was an EV, but because it was, by all measures, one of the best cars ever built. Tesla continued to double down on vertical integration and software-centric design. In a world where automakers often outsourced critical components, Tesla built its own batteries, powertrains, and software platforms. This allowed for rapid iteration, control over quality, and an ecosystem that worked seamlessly together. It also gave Tesla a data advantage. By collecting real-world data from its fleet, it continuously improved features like Autopilot, optimizing performance in ways that traditional automakers couldn't match.
Scaling production became the next frontier. Most startups fail not for lack of vision, but due to executional bottlenecks. Tesla faced brutal challenges building the Fremont factory into a modern production powerhouse. Mistakes were made, deadlines slipped, cash flow crises loomed. But through each obstacle, the company persisted. Elon Musk himself often slept on the factory floor, pushing the limits of physical and mental endurance to solve problems in real time. That culture of hands-on leadership and urgent innovation began to define the company's DNA. Tesla's Gigafactory strategy revolutionized manufacturing. Rather than relying on a sprawling network of suppliers, Tesla aimed to build massive, vertically integrated facilities capable of producing batteries and vehicles at scale. The Gigafactories became symbols of the company's ambition, engineering marvels designed to reduce costs, increase efficiency, and ensure supply chain security. It was an audacious bet, but it paid off. By owning more of the production process, Tesla could innovate faster, cut costs, and ramp output in ways legacy automakers struggled to match. While Tesla gained attention for its vehicles, its broader mission extended beyond transportation. Energy products like the Powerwall, Powerpack, and Solar Roof showed that Tesla wasn't just a car company, it was an energy company. By creating an ecosystem where cars, homes, and businesses could generate, store, and use renewable energy, Tesla positioned itself at the center of the clean energy revolution. The acquisition of SolarCity brought challenges but also vertical integration, enabling a unified vision of sustainable living. Marketing played a pivotal but unconventional role. Tesla famously spent almost nothing on traditional advertising. Instead, it relied on word-of-mouth, viral content, and a cult of personality around its CEO. Musk's ability to command attention on social media and generate press coverage became a powerful force multiplier. Whether through bold product announcements, live demos, or tweets that moved markets, Tesla leveraged narrative as a strategic asset. Customers became evangelists. Owners became shareholders. The community around Tesla became as important as the product itself.
The launch of the Model 3 marked a turning point. Priced to reach a broader market, it represented Tesla's shift from niche luxury to mass market disruptor. The production ramp was chaotic and nearly catastrophic. Musk called it production hell, but the company emerged stronger, having solved one of the hardest challenges in manufacturing. Once the bottlenecks cleared, the Model 3 became one of the best-selling electric vehicles in the world, opening up new markets and proving the scalability of Tesla's approach. Tesla didn't stop there. With the Model Y, it entered the lucrative SUV segment and quickly dominated. Then came the announcement of the Cybertruck, an unapologetically radical design that broke every rule in automotive styling. The semi-truck and second-generation Roadster were unveiled, signaling Tesla's ambition to electrify all forms of transportation. Each new product announcement generated buzz, pre-orders, and a sense that Tesla was always several steps ahead. Financially, the company underwent a stunning transformation. From a cash-burning startup constantly on the verge of collapse, Tesla became profitable, then sustainably profitable, and eventually a member of the S&P 500. Its stock surged, driven by strong deliveries, expanding margins, and growing investor belief in its long-term potential. Market cap milestones fell, one after another, making Tesla one of the most valuable companies in the world more than the next several automakers combined. One of the keys to Tesla's continued success was its relentless pace of innovation. Whether through full self-driving software, custom AI chips, or breakthroughs in battery technology, the company invested heavily in R&D. It didn't wait for regulatory approval to iterate. It moved fast, sometimes controversially, but always with an eye toward the future. The company's annual AI Day, Battery Day, and other technical deep dives showcased its engineering prowess, attracting talent and investment alike. Tesla also appended norms in distribution and service. By selling directly to consumers, it bypassed traditional dealerships, creating a seamless buying experience. It offered mobile servicing, remote diagnostics, and over-the-air software updates that made owning a Tesla more like owning a smartphone than a traditional car. This user-centric model built loyalty and reduced friction, reinforcing the brand's reputation for innovation and simplicity. Sustainability remained central. Tesla published annual impact reports, committed to reducing life cycle emissions, and designed products with recyclability in mind. As public awareness of climate change grew, Tesla's mission resonated more than ever. Governments introduced incentives and mandates favoring EVs, and Tesla was well-positioned to lead the charge. It wasn't just adapting to a new reality, it was helping to create it. Geographical expansion accelerated. Tesla built Gigafactories in Shanghai, Berlin, and Texas, each strategically located to serve regional markets and reduce logistics costs. These factories represented not just manufacturing hubs, but also technological showcases optimized for automation, scale, and sustainability. Localization allowed Tesla to respond faster to demand, adapt to regulatory nuances, and weather geopolitical uncertainty more effectively than competitors. Talent was another crucial pillar. Tesla attracted some of the best minds in software, hardware, manufacturing, and design. The culture was intense, fast-paced, and demanding, but it appealed to those driven by purpose and challenge. Turnover was high, but so was output. Tesla was not a place for everyone, but for those aligned with its mission, it was a career-defining opportunity. Tesla also became a platform for broader influence. Its open patents policy encouraged others to join the transition to electric vehicles. Its supply chain efforts, particularly in securing ethically sourced raw materials for batteries, set new standards. The company's lobbying and advocacy efforts pushed for EV-friendly infrastructure and policy, shaping the regulatory environment in which it operated. Challenges persisted. Critics raised concerns about quality control, safety, labor practices, and the ambitious timelines that sometimes slipped. Regulatory scrutiny intensified. Competition increased as traditional automakers accelerated their EV plans. But Tesla's head start, brand equity, and integrated ecosystem gave it a powerful moat. It continued to lead not just in sales, but in mindshare, setting the agenda for the entire industry. In parallel, Tesla's developments in autonomy and robotics suggested an even more transformative future. Its humanoid robot, Optimus, signaled ambitions beyond transportation. Full self-driving, though still under development, represented a potential paradigm shift in how people interact with vehicles. Tesla envisioned a future of robotaxis, AI-driven logistics, and smart cities powered by clean energy and intelligent machines.
Investor sentiment evolved from skepticism to conviction. Tesla became a case study in disruption theory, showing how new entrants could topple incumbents not by copying them, but by redefining the playing field. Its valuation reflected not just current earnings, but belief in a future dominated by electric, autonomous, and interconnected systems. The company became a bellwether for innovation, a symbol of what was possible when vision met execution. Even beyond financials and products, the cultural impact was significant. Tesla made sustainability aspirational. It turned owning an electric vehicle into a statement about the future. It inspired a new generation of engineers, entrepreneurs, and environmentalists. It redefined what a car company could be, and in doing so, redefined what consumers expected from the products they used every day. As Tesla looked ahead, the horizon remained ambitious, expanding its vehicle lineup, refining self-driving technology, launching energy products at scale, and building out global infrastructure. Each step built on the last, guided by a mission that hadn't changed since the beginning. The path wasn't easy, and the future wasn't guaranteed, but the legacy was undeniable. What had once been dismissed as a niche experiment had become a global force. What began as a single sports car became a movement. And what started with the question, what if cars could be electric, ended up transforming not just an industry, but the world's understanding of what innovation, purpose, and resilience can achieve.